This has got to be the best motorcycle. Yeah, I said it. The best motorcycle for me that I have owned to date. And I'm gonna get you guys to jump off. I can't help it. Get you a jump off in the old neighborhood. Let me find you a nice spot to get you a beautiful jump off. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is GB Winging It, and I really love this motorcycle. Yeah, this 2018, here we are in 2022, and I'm still loving this motorcycle. I'm loving the power that this 7-speed DCT transmission offers. I'm enjoying all of the modes. Right now I'm in tour mode. Can easily change that to sport, econ, rain, right on the fly, right on the fly. And with this DCT transmission, let's get it right, folks. I can go in and out of manual and automatic mode. I can use the flappy paddles on the left hand, up or down. It really is your choice. I gotta tell you, I hit the jackpot. All you guys out there with your DCT motorcycles, please leave a comment below. After a few seasons, when you really got into it, when you really learned her habits, learned how to ride her at slow speeds, in traffic, walking speeds, high speeds, are you loving her more and more? Are you glad you made the decision, you took the leap? I know I am. And I'm a finicky motorcyclist. Every year I get the itch. I start throwing legs over stuff. I start posting my shorts about other motorcycle brands, and oh man, then you throw a leg over this beautiful motorcycle and you come to your senses. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, we drop down to walking speeds. You don't put your feet down. The bike is so balanced, so smooth. The engine and everything is really down low. Yeah, it's an 854-pound motorcycle, but she feels so light. I watch that other brand. I enjoy those large tourers, those cruisers that have the top boxes on them, those Harley Davidsons, those Indian motorcycles, those VTWINs. I love the look of them. I test ride them. I really dig it. I get it. But then I get back on this and I get this. I've yet to find a bike as smooth. I've yet to find a bike as powerful. I have yet to find a bike that comes from the factory so properly suspended. Look at these roads. I am not all over the place. Now there's some action going on down there, but it ain't transmitted up here. Four years later, still in love with this motorcycle. And I'm in love with the horn too. I like the horn. I like the horn. It's a good horn. Belongs in the truck. Yeah. So yeah, please leave a comment below. I mean, hey, leave a comment below if you're not riding a DCT. Leave a comment below. How do you feel about your motorcycle 4 years later? 4 years into the ownership experience. Especially, I want to especially hear from you guys who do trade your motorcycles in often for whatever reasons. Sometimes we build them out the way we like and we need a new challenge. Guys, I want to talk about this suspension. The suspension, I ride solo, but I ride solo with luggage. And for me, it feels good. Now with gear on, I'm about 230 pounds. And that seems to be the sweet spot. This is a very compliant, very satisfying feel to the suspension. I mean, you always feel planted, and there are electronic adjustments that go on when you change the different modes. So if I pop her in sport mode, things stiffen up quite a bit. So little dips and turns, I'm right there. Tour mode seems to be the overall sweet spot. And while I won't get that immediate power initially from just twisting the throttle in tour as I would in sport, I can drop down rather easily with my paddle shifters on the left hand side. So it is a sweet spot. You see, it snuck me into 7th gear just that quick. Fuel economy these days with the price of gas and all. That's another thing. Guys, leave it in the comments below. Has the price of gas affected your motorcycle riding? And if so, how? Are you easy on the throttle, or you're just doing less trips? Leave a comment below. Has the price of gas affected your motorcycle riding? The price of gas has not affected my motorcycle riding. The weather has. That's what gets me off of the bike. Ice on the ground, snow on the ground, a ridiculous heavy rain. I don't mind getting caught on the way in, but on the way out, especially if I'm commuting, I just as soon as take the truck. I got a saying: ride your motorcycles. It's never a bad decision to get out there with your motorcycle, even if you're facing a little inclement weather. Just a little. Everybody has their own level of comfort or discomfort that they're willing to accept when it comes to enjoying what they love doing. Whether you're a runner or any other kind of outdoors activity, you have your level. You got your gear that helps you perform a little bit better in those conditions, but we all have our levels. And at this stage in my life, I've got nothing to prove. And in saying that, I can't help but think about the decision that I made to get this DCT motorcycle 4 years ago. I faced a lot of, get the manual, don't get this motorcycle, it's not a real motorcycle, it's a scooter. I faced all of those things. And believe me when I tell you, I could have had any bike I wanted. I took the leap. And boy, am I glad I did. So many more DCT purchases have been made since 2018 when this motorcycle first came out. Oh yeah, Honda did have the DCT. 10 years ago, they had it in the VFR 1200F. That was the first time it was introduced in 2010. But for their flagship motorcycle, the Honda Goldwing Tour, this was the first. And I took the leap in 2018. And 4 years later, I am so happy I did. This has got to be the best motorcycle. Yeah, I said it. The best motorcycle for me that I have owned to date, and I have owned a plenty. The blend of tech, the blend of performance, the styling, off the charts. I do jump offs because I never get tired of looking at this motorcycle. DCT motorcycle owners out there, please chime in, get in here, tell me in the comments below, what are your feelings about the purchase you made, whether it was 4 years ago like me or last week. If you're riding her, if you're getting the feel of her, please leave in the comments below. I want to know, are you loving her? And she's so nimble. Oh, she's so nimble. No 850 plus pound bike has no right to be this nimble, unless of course it's engineered that way. The best motorcycle in the world, right here. She be winging it. Ride your motorcycles, people. Ride your motorcycles.